Alright, what up everybody? So today we are gonna stream a flight into Tampa. Um, Honestly, I saw a lot of people flying into Tampa today because Hurricane Ian is over there. And as you guys might have seen yesterday, I tried to take off and land in Key West, which was an absolute shit show. That definitely did not work out as I would have liked to or intended to. But from what I saw in the METAR, it should be we should be it should be we should be able to land into Tampa today. But let's see. Weather is like horrible over there. We have crazy winds, and I think this shall be an interesting flight today. We got ATC online in Atlanta. That's why we're starting in Atlanta. It's not like too much of a long flight. Only an hour and like 15 approximately. And yeah, let's get the plane set up, and we'll talk a little bit more on the way. I'm hoping, well, I'm thinking that we probably not gonna be able to arrive in Tampa before sunset, but let's see. Alright, so we're cruising at 360 today. Ba 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 ba. 360 is our cruising altitude for today. Let's turn the electronic hydraulic pumps. Hey, I'm new. Can you help me find where can I plan realistic flight routes? Uh, what kind of flights are you looking to do? Like within the US, international, and what are you looking for? Like routes or okay, commercial and where? All right, let's get that loaded in here. We have a cruise altitude of 360. We might have to adjust that later on for the direction of flight. All right, average wind is 192 at 12. So in terms of planning realistic flights, I would definitely go with SimBrief. SimBrief is like the best when it comes to that. Yeah, use SimBrief. That's the best. Or you could do Sim Toolkit Pro. Sim Toolkit Pro. I personally I like doing I like SimBrief. It's very chill. Perfect. Like it integrates with like the aircraft, and that's what mostly like the Phoenix, for example, pulls the information like your flight data from SimBrief. So if you use that, I think it's the best. And if I'm not mistaken, Sim Toolkit Pro actually uses SimBrief too. So I think the easiest way is just using SimBrief. Alright, average temperature is plus 14. So we got negative 42. Transition altitude is 18,000. Alright, departure. Let's check on the ATIS, see what runway is in use. Alright, we got 350 at 11 gusting 20. Oh, interesting. That's good stuff. Simultaneous approach, visual approach, runway 8 left, visual approach, runway 09, right. Closed. Oh, they literally have a departure and an arrival ATIS. Is that what I'm seeing here? Yeah, okay. Departing runway 08 right and 9 left. Expect RNAV off the ground, departing 08 right. Expect RNAV off the ground, departing 09 left. Expect intersection departure from taxiway Mike 2. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Taxiway Romeo closed. Alright. Beside of mode, ramps closed. No time is a transponder with motion on all ramps, taxiways operate. Information whiskey. 119.1 is the tower frequency. And we'll switch the approach frequency in here as well right away while we're at it, which is 133.475. Alright, we're gonna have to call for clearance here in a sec. Let's take, we'll pull out the charts for Atlanta. I'm thinking we're probably gonna get Niner, runway Niner, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, definitely gonna be Niner left. Well, I wouldn't say definitely, but I have a feeling it's gonna be Niner left. You guys wanna tell me if the sounds are too loud? Like from, like VATSIM? Alright, 09er left, our departure is the Bank 3 luck transition. Boom, we got that. Alright, let's get virtual performance tool in here and calculate our departure. We got the FAA carbon brakes. Atlanta, or as they call it, Hatlanta. Runway 09er left. We're probably gonna take Mike 2, as they said in the ADIS. Dry. Winds are... Let's grab the winds one more time. 350 at 11 gusting 20. 350 at 11 gusting 20. We'll go for 350 at 15. Just take the average of it. Temperature 22. And 3013. 3013 for the altimeter. Optimum, optimum, auto, auto. Let's get our tow today is 149.8 and 19.8. 149.8, 19.8 for our CG. Let's calculate. Alright, so flaps 1. Actually, let's go back here. Performance. So there we go. We're gonna set the N1 limit, which we calculated 33 for the temperature. We're gonna derate to 22. So takeoff number 2, climb 1. I'm good with that. Do it. We're gonna fly efficient. 6. Let's see. We got 149, 150, and 155 for V2. So we're gonna adjust that right here, and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, as I was saying, we're flying our nice little Southwest ops into Tampa. I saw some saw some videos and I saw some really crazy looking METARs for the airports around, so it's gonna be good. All right, let's get our clearance here. What is the information is whiskey. Tower, good evening at Southwest 1040 with information whiskey requesting IFR clearance to Tampa.
Southwest 1040, Atlanta Tower, don't have a flight plan on me.
Sorry about one. Okay, we'll resubmit it. 1040. Huh? Did I not pre-file it? Rookie mistake.
Atlanta Tower, runway 8 left, clear to land.
There we go. We pre-filed it. Totally forgot about that. Whoops. There we go. Let's pull the flight plan, see if it's in the system. Yep, now it's in the system. Perfect. Let's see if he gives us a PTC or...
Tower, Southwest 369, wind check, please.
Alright, let's get the winds in here.
11 got confused or not. Thank you.
And Tower Southwest 1040, we submitted the flight plan.
Southwest 1040, thank you, expect easy.
Roger, thanks. Perfect, PDC, even easier. I will admit though, I like getting clearances, writing them down and then reading them back. Just feel like adds to the realism, but with modern technology we are moving away from clearances and we're going to literally like, you know, electronic clearances. What up, Tali? Welcome back. We are flying into Tampa, where Hurricane Ian is doing, you know, its damage, I want to say, right now. So the weather is insane over there, and we're gonna try and land at Tampa. Alright, so we got the wind. There we go. We got our PDC. Let's see. Budget clearance. That's our route. Maintain 10,000. We got 10,000 set. Flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure 133.475. We have that frequency set. Squawk 7263. Yeah, and we're flying with our expect runway Simon available at call it appropriate end of ramp for taxi with spot number and ADIS. Okay, so yeah, we're flying with the ACAS, so if we mess this one up, then yeah. Alright, we're going south, so obviously it's gonna be 09er left. Perfect. We got that set in here. Let's start the APU and we'll get going here. Alright, APU starting. Oh, my neck is killing me. Alright. Alright, Volanta's running. Got that out of the way. Let's operate the jetway. Get that out of the way here. And we'll get our doors closed and nobody behind us so we can call for push. Close doors. Boarding is already completed. Oh, whoops, what the? What the? For some reason I engaged the autopilot. Alright, so 155 was our V2. We'll put that right here. And let's see if the APU is running indeed. And parking brakes are set. Let's release the ground power and remove the chocks. Perfect. Hopefully, ATC right now is online in Tampa, and they're spacing out planes because there's actually a lot of people flying into Tampa. So I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's definitely gonna hopefully be some fun, and hopefully ATC will actually stay online for the duration of our flight. That way we, yeah, it's just gonna be way more interesting. Alright, collision light is coming on because we gotta start moving here in the ramp. Got all of that set. Alright. Jackson will send us back online. Dope. Perfect. So now we have full on ATC coverage. We're going nose right, tail left. Alright, APU bleed is on, packs are coming off, and we'll start engine number 1. So since we are literally at mic 6 and mic 2 is the departure, we're gonna start both engines. Alright, 6.25 was our takeoff trim. Yo, what up, Dirty? You got stable internet again? Oh look, that's a nice little 700 flying right there. I think so, at least. Definitely looks like a... Alright, starting engine number 2. We don't have fuel in the center tanks. No, we don't. Alright, we got the selected temperature of 33, which we calculated with the virtual performance tool. Let's arm LNAV VNAV. And let's put some... Let's bring fuel into the into engine number 2. Alright, we pretty much are at the end of the ramp, but we'll roll forward. Alright, flaps 1 for departure. And we got auto brakes rotate here set. We got the trim set. LNAV is not... Can we arm LNAV? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Alright, engine number 2 is stabilized as well. Packs are coming back on. And the APU bleed is coming off. Gen 1, Gen 2. And APU can come off. Perfect. Alright. We're gonna taxi to the end of the ramp, and then we'll call up tower for taxi. Okay, for some reason LNAV is not... we can't arm LNAV. Yes sir, we're flying Atlanta to Tampa today. Quick short hop, we got ATC online, and let's see how a landing in Tampa will go. Alright, did the guy bounce? Like, can we... Alright, gotta wait for the GSX dude to bounce, and then we'll start rolling. Taxi light coming on. Parking brakes released. Kind of wish we would land there with daylight, or at least still sun, like a sunset, but yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. We are way too late. Alright, we're gonna start moving. Taxi light is on, and as we are moving to the end of the ramp, we'll call up tower for taxi. And tower southwest 1040 with information whiskey requesting taxi.
Southwest 1040 Atlanta Tower, runway 911, Mike 2, taxi via Lima, Lima 1.
9 left bike 2, Lima, Lima 1 for southwest 1040. Alright. So Lima is the first runway, the outer taxiway. So we're gonna use this. We are very fast for a turn. We are drifting as usual. Fork would enjoy that. Okay. Lima 1 turns into Mike 2. Okay, perfect. So we got that. Yeah, dude, it's only like an hour 15 flight time, so shouldn't be too long. Yeah, dude, set up. What are you gonna fly? Set up, join us. You're probably gonna be there like ahead of us anyways, because there's a lot of traffic on VATSIM right now, and they're spacing planes out. The guy I was actually like taking a look at before, they turned him on to final, and then they had to like turn him away because there's way too much traffic.
American 1088, RMF 2, grits, runway 911, Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
Alright, our first intersection point is net grids, so we're gonna get RNF grids as well.
RMF to grits, runway 911, Mike 2, clear for takeoff. Good, RMF to grits, takeoff, RMF to lightest.
We are flying the 800 today. We have a nice little sunset. Ah, this shall be interesting.
1014, you're not flying to departure, turn right, heading 120. Delta 1014, disregard.
Alright. We're gonna turn left here. This is Lima 1, which turns into Mike 2.
Delta 1014, contact departure, sorry about that.
That's 1014.
Which spot does it 1014? Thanks for the help. American 1080.
095 is our runway heading.
No worries, RNF to lightest,
We're gonna hold short here. See if he gives us a lineup clearance. Otherwise, we'll call him up. And tower southwest 1040 holding short 09 left, Mike 2, we're ready to go.
Southwest 1040, runway 911, Mike 2, line up and wait.
Runway 9 left, Mike 2, line up and wait for southwest 1040. Alright, so landing light coming on, and we'll switch the strobes on. Just quickly take a look at the overhead, make sure we are good. Yep, everything looking good to me. Alright, perfect.
Atlanta Tower, good evening. Citation 885, Kilo Tango, let's take a 5 bar Tampa.
Pelican, since the liners are slightly too complicated for you, but I would still like to move cargo. What kind of cargo plane do you have? Would it be the 747-8?
Southwest 1040, RNF to grids, runway 911, Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
Runway 09 left, RNF to grids, clear for takeoff, southwest 1040.
American 1088, contact departure.
Alright, let's go.
Departure, American 1088.
Gonna spool up the engines, stabilize them at like 50%. And off we go. Toga. Check. We got a crosswind. Pretty strong crosswind as well, so we gotta have to fight this. It's gonna push us. Yeah, it's gonna push us to the right. Alright, gear up. Yeah, we're still using right rudder to counteract
Southwest 8130, correction 3130, 7 hour attack.
the crosswind. And we're gonna arm LNAV right here to take us towards grids, which is our RNAV departure point.
Southwest 182 Tampa. Southwest 1040, contact departure, we'll see you.
Connect departure for Southwest 1040. Have a good night. Alright, we're gonna switch to departure 133475. We're gonna turn off the gear. Departure, good afternoon, Southwest 1040, climbing through 3500.
Southwest 1040, departure, enter contact, maintain 14 down.
Climb maintain 14000, Southwest 1040. Still using right rudder to stay on track. Basically, we've got the wind coming from the left, so we're kind of like dipping our wing into the wind, correcting it with the right rudder, just to kind of like so we fly right, so we fly straight without the wind like pushing us out. All right, flaps up, and we got 140, well 14,000. That's why I'm telling you guys, it's the best to actually have like proper rudders without like twisting the yoke, because the rudder will like make it way more immersive and gives you way more options to like like land in like crazy wind components, or even like take off in crazy wind components. Guys, look at that sunset. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. We are on an intercepting course. So. Alright. Autopilot coming on. You see, as soon as I let go of the rudder. 132.907, Southwest 1040. Have a good day. Alright, Atlanta Center. Let's go. 132.975.
Altimeter is 3021. Stand by for tax instructions. Stand by.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, Southwest 1040, climbing through 8,800.
Southwest 1040, Atlanta Center, climb maintain follow 360.
Climb maintain 360, 1040. 1040 to me sounds like a police code. Alright, 360.
And Delta 2367, repeat the runway again, sir.
Okay, landing light is coming off. Strobe, anti-collision. Yo, this is a sexy view right there. This is looking nice. Yeah, I fuck with this view. That's a nice view right there.
Tango 106, fly heading 330, descend and maintain 1440. Copy, maintain 140, and can you repeat that speed? Fly heading 330, descend and maintain 1440. Copy, heading 360? Heading 330, descend and maintain 14,000.
Let's quickly take a look. I want to start setting up our arrival into Tampa. Let's see what runway they're using for arrivals. Yo, so Tampa right now is 020 at 19, gusting 53, 4 statute mile visibility, rain, and we have clouds broken at 1900, broken at 900 feet, broken at 11,000, 29057. That's a very low pressure point, 29057. We had 29051 yesterday at Key West. Berked activity, you have vaccine at the airport, the information. Okay, so they're not saying what runways they're using, unfortunately. Okay, but from what I can see, everybody who's landing is flying north. Is it easy to set up the FMS in the 737? Yeah, I would say so. You just gotta like learn it once and then it's in there, you know, and then you can add more and more information into the FMC as you basically learn it. Other than that, the good part is like especially with the PMDG, it's pretty simple because it allows you to like load the route in. It allows you to like, you know, load the like request the performance, everything. So it's not too difficult. Like you can definitely automate a lot. Like back in the day when I started, when I used to fly like the PMDG 737 and like FSX or the 747, I would have to manually put in the entire route, like waypoint for waypoint, airway to waypoint. Like now it's pretty chill. Alright, 13592. It's gonna be our next frequency. There we go. That's going to be a gnarly landing. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy. Let's see if I can even like, we'll try our best to make it as smooth as possible, I wanna say. Da da da. Alright, gonna switch right here. Let's see if we can grab the Tampa Charts. Tampa, there we go. Alright. Oh, dope. Okay, we do have the Tampa Charts. So, yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be either 01 left or 01 right. They might do either. And our star is the Maddie 3. So let's pull up the Maddie 3 arrival. Alright, let's set this up. Maddie 3. Oh, so look, they have an ILS for 01 left, a localizer for 01 right. So with these weather conditions, we're definitely gonna be using an ILS. So Maddie 3, Honed is our departure. Let's see if we put in the whatchamacallit, the transition in here. ILS 01 left. Where did you go? Oh, there. ILS 1 left. Lago. Pi. Where's the pi intersection? Alright. Should we use a pi intersection? I don't think we need a pi intersection, to be honest. St. Petersburg, basically. Because we are, like, our arrival literally takes us south of the field. And then we're gonna turn back. Oh, yo, never mind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so departure literally takes us past pi, Papa India Echo, so we don't need the pi intersection. Boom, there we go. We got that. Should be arriving, if everything goes according to plan, in an hour. Oh, this is sexy. Yeah, you know what we'll do right here? I think this could be a cool view for you guys. Yeah, let's look into the. Yeah, that's a sick view right there. That's a cool view. All right. All the flaps and rudder on landing. Well, we're definitely going to be using a lot of rudder. I'm not quite sure what flaps we're going to use. We might. Yeah, I think we might do flaps 40 even. Depending on, like, you know. We'll eyeball it a little bit more once we get there, but I think flaps 40 could be a good. Yeah, we'll do that, and we go from there. They did a really good job with the sunsets. That looks really nice. Alright. That's a beautiful approach.
Atlanta Center, November 789, passing flight level 346 for 310. November 789, Atlanta Center, hello.
Just made contact with Jacksonville Center. You're not flying on VATSIM though, right? Oh, you're doing the integrated ATC with the game, right? Are you flying this fast? Did you just like take off in Atlanta? How quickly are you? Alright, just made true airspeed reads 490 knots at flight level 220. Yo, you are blasting, my friend.
American 2799 on the ground, Charlotte, got the class for Baltimore. What is on board? 2799 Atlanta Center, Cruz Baltimore Airport, codes for departure, audio transition, and SWA, maintain 8000. Expected cruise 10 minutes, departure this frequency, squawk 2064.
Alright, let's see.
2064, American 2799. 2799, runway 36 right, and Charlotte altimeter 3020. 3023, right, 2799.
We are gonna release the crew.
Number 66, descend via the 5th to arrival, Atlanta altimeter 3013.
Right, 360. I wonder if we have to. I think we have to change flight levels to an even to an odd flight level, if I'm not mistaken. Right? No, no, we don't.
Yeah, you'll get one with the first.
Oh yeah, roger that. I was just here. Thank you.
Alright, but see, like, this is kind of the weird thing.
6124
So,
3000 records.
we're gonna go straight down to Tallahassee, and then we're gonna turn east towards Tampa, but we're gonna stay on an even level, even though we're flying east. So that's something that I was talking to you guys about the other day. Like Tampa, like Florida has this like weird rule change, and like France and Spain have it too. 135.92 for Southwest 1040. Have a good day. Alright, 135.92.
5800. Did I send you a contact me? Did you go from somebody?
No, I think you're airspace. I don't know if it's you or the other guy.
Riptide 5800 ident for me. I'm just trying to find.
Alright, we're almost at 360.
Call the other center.
Alright, we'll give the other center a call.
Jackson Center, good evening, Southwest 1040, checking in 310.
Southwest 1040, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Delta 256. Upon departure, flight runway heading wind 01013, gust 23, runway 35, clear to take off.
Sky looks beautiful. That's a good looking sky right there. Alright, let's see. We got a lot of people going to Orlando as well, but I think, to be honest, I think Orlando is definitely doable. Let's take a look at the meter of Orlando.
Spirit Wings. Let me see what I can do. We just got a lot of traffic in the area, so altitude change is going to be interesting. Okay,
Yeah, see, so Orlando is definitely way, like, it's possible. It's 020 at 21, gusting 38. Still challenging, obviously. Still challenging, but we have like a crazier one. Like Tampa is like kind of not. I don't want to call it the epicenter, but it's like right in there, literally like right in there with like in the mix of Hurricane Ian. So we have 020 at 19, gusting 53. We have 4 statute mile visibility. They do too. Rain. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. The only thing is like Tampa has the stronger winds. Orlando has pretty much the same. Alright. Shall be an interesting landing. Could be embarrassing. We could like legit like embarrass ourselves today with this landing. Let's take a look if anybody else is flying to Tampa and streaming it. Langen Raider is still online? Damn. We got Boise to Santa Ana. We got Memphis to Chicago in a... What is this? This looks like an MD-11. Is this guy flying an MD-11? Airbus. Roger, that will descend via the Matey 3 arrival, Tampa landing north, 2957 for Southwest 1040. Alright, how far are we from our top of descent? I think we are we are definitely like 50-60 miles out from our top of descent, right? Yeah, we still have ways to go. I want to say we have like 100 miles to go. But let's take a look at the charts, make sure we we comply with restrictions. So pretty much the first altitude restriction which we have is, Jesus Christ, guys, my neck is killing me today. Maddie between 8,000 and 11,000. There we go. Maddie 8,000, 11,000. So we don't have. Well, I'm glad he gave us the descent already. That way we don't have to like ask him later on in case he forgets. And then we got Phelim at 5,000. Oh, are we actually passing Tooth? Oh yeah, there's Tooth. Oh yeah, there it is. Tooth 5,210. 5,210. Okay. Chillin', we're chillin'. Yeah, you guys gonna let me know if you guys want me to like switch it to like streaming my desktop where you guys see me looking at charts and stuff like that as well. Because right now all you guys see is Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is definitely like the more beautiful thing. Yeah, okay, top of descent is in 15 minutes, 105 nautical miles away. That's when it's gonna start getting interesting. I'm hoping we're still gonna catch a little bit of like sunset, so we see the lights, the clouds and everything ahead of us when we descend into Tampa. To be honest, I wasn't actually planning on flying into Tampa today. Wait, Delta 1721. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? He says he has severe turbulence all the way until Atlanta. Oh, he just took off from Tampa and he's complaining about severe turbulence. That's hilarious. Alright. Let's see. Yo, is this guy? What kind of a Oh, I think I know how this guy's flying an MD-11 in a flight simulator. He's flying X-plane. That's why. It must be X-plane. I think it's not TFDI, it's Rotate. Rotate released an MD-11. I used to love the MD-11. That's a sick plane. I had the one from PMDG that they released for FSX. That was a dope plane. Yeah, so like I was saying, I actually didn't expect to fly into Tampa today. I was actually in the mood to fly the MD-80, or I want to say MD-82, which I talked to you guys beforehand. I think in the past stream or something we talked about it. How on top of the MD-80 you have to be, and it's kind of like a bit of a more like difficult plane to fly. I wouldn't call it difficult. It's just like there's more to it. You gotta be on top of it the entire time. Watch it, like take certain things into account, and continuously switches and all that stuff. It's not as straightforward as a 737 or an A320. Obviously, it's a way older plane too. So I was actually thinking of flying that today, and it would have basically been like we would have like flew this thing together for the first time. I flew it and prepared back in like 2020, but yeah, I feel like I've totally forgotten how to set it up and stuff. So I was thinking of doing that with you guys together today, but then I saw a lot of people flying into Tampa, so I checked it out and I saw the weather and I was okay, you know what? I think it's gonna be way more interesting for you guys for us to fly into Tampa with some ATC and with a nice landing challenge. But I'm thinking of doing the MD-80 as well here soon, because you guys gonna see like the pre-departure flows, all the flows, like generally even like before like before taking off, during takeoff, even before landing, is it's a lot. Like you gotta be continuously there going through. Like that's one of the only airplanes where I actually have like a printed checklist like outside next to me and like continuously like going off like checking it out because there's so many things you gotta change. Like for example, you have to change like the rating from like a takeoff or go around rating like N1 to like a climb rating and all that stuff and so much stuff that you gotta do. So, but it's a sick plane to fly. It really is. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you can only activate the auto brakes like once. I think I don't know what it was. If it was the auto brakes or something else that you can only do once you're on final basically, and I think you have like proper flap set or something. That's the time when you can set something, if I'm not mistaken anymore. I remember like short final I would have to always like still like activate certain things, move around in the cockpit. It's a cool plane. It's definitely a cool plane. It's challenging. That's what makes it so dope. Takeoff challenge in an MD-80. Yeah, dude, for sure. Well, I'm telling you, like landing that thing is definitely way more complicated, or I want to say more difficult. That's the thing. Like the first time we are gonna fly it, and if you guys want, I'll do it with you guys. It's just gonna take way longer for us to actually get off, like out of there, because you guys gonna be part of the procedure where I have to like actually find the buttons and like kind of get back into the flow. If that's something that's interesting to you, we'll do it together. Otherwise, I would say, I'll practice on my own basically, and then we can do it together. But I think it would be beneficial, and I think it would be way more interesting if we just do it together. All right, we can see our top of descent, and I'll be right back. I gotta give my dog some water. We have some really hot weather here in Cali today. Yo, did I hear this correctly? The Tampa go offline? Ah shit, Tampa approach got offline. But if I'm not mistaken, Tampa is still in Jacksonville Center jurisdiction. At least I hope so. Ah, that sucks. The guy went offline. Well, that's the only dangerous thing. We can't, like, at night you don't really see the clouds or anything. So it can creep up on you, and unfortunately, we still don't have a weather radar in the PMDG at least. Busted. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna start descending here soon. And then we are literally gonna descend into the hurricane. Friday. Oh, Friday's F&O event is gonna be in Dallas. Only thing that sucks is there is oh damn, yo. Sounds like it's getting serious over there. Alright, we're gonna get the ADIS over here. What? 2942. That guy's flying to Sarasota? That's even worse than Tampa, where we're flying to. Dude, that's low. That's really low. Alright, we have a temperature of They didn't give a temperature. Wait, why is there no temperature for Tampa?
November 702 Golf Lima, leaving my airspace to the south, and sadly, Tampa said no way. Radar service at the terminal, we're going to change the first line, coming to have a safe flight.
Roger, Tampa, I'd say no way too. Thanks for everything. See you 702 Golf Lima.
Let's see. So the eye of the hurricane actually is in like next to Sebring. Two niner, 5-9er. They don't give a temperature. I'm guessing it's not possible because it's like changing the entire time. 2-9er, 5-9er.
American 1205, leaving my airspace to the south, Tampa said, see ya. Radar service at the terminal, we're going to change the first line.
Damn, that sucks that we don't have ATC into Tampa. That really sucks. Alright, 7 degrees for the course. We're still gonna set it up.
Damage at 513, I think you're with the other center on 1.
Usually we would have to do a oh dude, what?
No, he's
Yeah.
still online. No, there it is. Damage at 513, yeah, you are with me, never mind. Damage at 513, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Yeah, usually he is in what am I trying to say? With these kind of conditions, we would have to do an ILS approach. I'm wondering if the autopilot is going to be able to handle an ILS approach with these conditions. That's what I was trying to say. 108.9. 108.9. There we go. We're still above the clouds, so... But it's pitch dark. I can't see anything, and it's only gonna get worse from here.
Jackson Center, Air D-98, I have a question for you whenever you're free.
Go ahead.
Sir, Air D-98 is heading to Dubai, and I've dropped boarding at ATS 5 T-Bomb 5, so can I teleport?
The minute you cross out of my airspace, DC is not online, so you can teleport forward after that, but they gotta get out of my airspace first.
Roger that, Air D-98, AD.
Yo, Dirty, did you land in Tampa yet?
Southwest 1555, Whiskey, 9,000 climbing up to 15,000, Southwest 1555. Southwest 1555, where are you coming out of? Coming out of KJ.
Alright, we have wind changes already, so I think we're definitely in there. So seatbelt signs coming on. Yeah, we're having like crazy wind changes. So shit's about to go down, guys.
Information Alpha is now current at Tallahassee, wind 020 at 14, gust to 22, altimeter is 29.5.
Tallahassee.
Give it a quick 30, you're about to cross into Atlanta space.
Roger, quick read.
Boah, this looks insane.
Information Echo is now current at Pensacola, wind 010 at 5, clear skies, altimeter is 3002.
Clear skies, damn. Where's Pensacola? It must be like further north, right? We have Tallahassee, we have Jacksonville. Don't know where Pensacola is. Well, I was actually thinking of departing Tampa as well, since ATC was online, but we'll see how we feel when we get down there. First, we have to get down there. See if we can actually calculate what flaps we should use.
Southwest 1040, leaving my airspace to the south. Miami and Tampa both said not a chance. Radar service at the 10 there, frequency change approved. Montclair, have a safe landing in Tampa.
Roger that, frequency change approved for Southwest 1040. Thanks, and thank you for the service. You have a good night. Alright. We are on our own. Alright, what? Are you guys seeing this? Alright, we are definitely in it right there. We are in the midst of the turbulence. See if we can get a camera view here. Let's see, if we go and turn on the wing light, I think it should be give us a better view. Yeah, I think it would have been definitely cooler to land during the day. See, maybe a different cam is better. I would definitely have some wing flex because of the weather. I think that's a cool view right there. I like this one. Let's go back into the cockpit. And see what's up. Alright, so okay, yeah. We're in it. We're definitely in it. 2959er was the altimeter, so we're gonna set that. Oh, dude, it's really difficult to even set stuff with the cockpit bouncing around. Oops, now I definitely went too far. 2959er is the. Come on. Hey, buenas noches, El Pechada. ¿Estás un Boeing, tío? Yo, okay, like, come on, 2959er. Almost there. There we go, 2959er. ¿Cómo estás, tío? Gracias para el cheer. Alright. We're getting there. Let's see. We are on Honeycomb. Let's see what other, where other traffic is around us, so we can make sure we have some space. I know there's a lot of people trying to land in Tampa right now. Yeah, there's an American. It's coming from the northeast, and then it's us basically. Everybody else is pretty much like on finals. So we gotta coordinate with this American 1205. He's 28 miles. Ah, shit. Kinda messed this one up. Hello? There we go. He's... Wait, how far is he away? He is 30 miles and we are 50 miles away. Okay, that's so good. Necesita ayuda, dígame que soy experto en este Arduino. You mean you're an expert in the aircraft or the airspace? I don't know what this aerodyne is. Alright, we're gonna turn on the landing lights here. This is gonna be hilarious. Logo light coming on as well. We should turn off the wing light actually. That thing is usually very disturbing to the passengers. Ah, there we go. Caught it. On the Airbus 737. I feel like he's trolling us, dude. He's definitely trolling us. Alright, we're gonna continue our descent down to 5,000. El Airbus 737, ¿estás un vuelo nuevo? Yo no conozco. Alright. So we're literally, as it looks like, we're gonna enter like a downwind for the runway and then turn left. And then turn base for 01 left. Gracias a mi amigo. ¿De dónde eres? Yo, this wind. I don't know if you guys can see, but we're like in the midst of the clouds. Literally, like in it. We got winds gusting around 50 knots. So this is gonna be good. Alright, we're gonna extend the speed brakes just to catch up with our vertical profile. Oh, from Peru. Damn, that's far away. That's really cool, man. Bienvenido. I don't know what watching is in Spanish, pero muchas gracias a ti para tuning into the channel. Alright, we're gonna turn auto brakes 3. Yo soy del Estados Unidos. Alright, we're gonna turn to the downwind here shortly. I kinda would have wished... no, auto brakes 3, not max. Because we have rain. Alright, we got 5 departures out of Tampa. We still have people on the arrival. Okay. If all goes well, we're gonna extend our downwind and hopefully, get rid, like, everybody else will land. That way we don't interfere with anybody's approach. Let's see, Tampa traffic pushback and start, okay. Are you a real pilot? Yeah, sí, yo soy un piloto. Oh, guys, can you hear that? The winds? We are in it. Yo, we are in the hurricane, guys. Alright. It's cool that they simulated the wind noises. Yeah, as you guys can see, like, nothing. We have zero visibility, literally. Okay, 5 mile final, 1 left. I see like 2 Americans on top of each other. I see there's another Delta. Wait, there's a Delta? He must have crashed because he's at 2,000 feet going 76 knots. They are going 80 knots? How is this possible? Dude, they must have crashed. I think it's not possible to land there, actually. Outside temperature is 26 degrees. Right there. True air temperature, 26. Tampa traffic, southwest 1040, turning for the downwind, runway 01 left. Just landed in Tampa, be very careful, got 20 knots headwind at 030. Oh damn, okay, alright. Yeah, I'm wondering if other people are actually able to land this thing because, there must be some issue. Because on VATSIM, what I'm seeing is people on final have like 90 knots. Yeah, I'm honestly thinking it might be a bad idea to do flaps 40 and be so slow. I say we go flaps 30. Come in a little bit faster, but that way we don't risk to stall. Alright, so now we're on the downwind. Dude, guys, look at that. We have a 60 knot tailwind at 5,000 foot. 5,000 feet. No wonder all the flights to Tampa got cancelled today. Alright, so Philom is 5,000. Let's see again where everybody else is. Where's VATSIM? Come on, pull it up. Alright, okay, I see somebody on final. I think that's the Delta 2274. I think we're gonna slot in. Is he talking about Pensacola? Ah, I see what you're saying. we're gonna continue on this heading. Yeah, what is this Delta guy doing? Is he like stationary? Yo, that means they they have a 60 knot headwind. Yeah, headwind. Yeah, let's see. We're probably gonna be 90 knots headwind. And Tampa traffic southwest 1040. We're still on a downwind. What's the situation looking like with the landing traffic for Tampa?
Basically, double landed there.
Yeah, I was seeing you guys on VATSIM and I was wondering what is gonna happen. Who else is on approach? I want to turn for base now. We're gonna continue our descent here. But how was the landing for the two that double landed? Was it insane? And happy landings for the Delta on short final. You got this. All right, we're gonna continue our descent because we gotta be at 2500 to intercept. Okay, somebody's taken off. We're 20 miles out. We're gonna turn here for Lago. Let's bring out the speed brakes. I'm gonna wait with setting the flaps until we establish on final, because once we turn and it becomes a headwind, we're gonna have major fluctuations with speed, so I wanna rather wait until we get the flaps out there. Remember 60 knots is maximum for operation on the 737, my friend. Well, right now we have 70, dude, so pretty much that's not looking too good for us. Don't go below up speed without flaps. So let's go flaps 2. And we're gonna arm the localizer. No, not yet. Okay. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Tampa was gusting. Wait a minute. Let's see. Landing dispatch. KTPA. Runway 1 left. Condition is landing water. It's 020 20 gusting 51. Alright, here we go. Gonna slow down to 180 here. Well, okay, so we have 20 gusting 51, so we are like pretty much a little bit below the maximum. Alright, so now we can arm the localizer. We got the identifier back. Let's go flaps 5. Tampa traffic, Southwest 1040, established on the localizer for runway 01 left. We're approximately 20 miles out. Actually, we're not established yet, but it's fine. That's exactly why I was gonna say, because there's somebody lining up and taking off 01 left. Alright, 2500 is our point. We're gonna continue flaps 5. Alright, then go for it as the max wind is not an issue. Don't need more than flaps 5 until 4 DME on final as your ground speed is super slow. Roger that. We are really slow. We have a ground speed of 130. It's gonna take, yeah, it's gonna take forever for us to land, to be honest. Because we are so slow. Dude, actually, you know what? Here, let's go. What is the, let's take a look. Flap limit for 5 is 250. Okay, so let's go 200. We can go 250 maximum, and for the landing gear, extended 270. Alright. This shall be interesting. Alright. Gonna catch the localizer here in a sec. I wonder if a flap 15 landing would have been good. As well as your ROD will be lower than normal as it depends on your ground speed. Alright, that's why you see other aircraft landing. Alright. Alright, we established on the localizer. We're gonna do flaps 30 landing. Got auto brake set to 3. Right now we have a ground speed of 150. Well, we are so slow. We're just gonna continue until Sealand, and then we're gonna slow down the plane. And then we're just gonna do a quick setup for arrival. Let's hope we capture the glide slope. Tampa traffic, Southwest 1040 is established on final for runway 01 left. We are approximately 11 nautical miles out. Tampa. Damn, that guy has balls with a citation. Dude, with this kind of weather, I would want to fly a 747 in here. Nice and heavy. Alright, we got the glide slope. We are still 10 miles out. We're gonna maintain this speed. We're gonna go down to 180 knots. We're gonna arm the speed brakes, as we're not gonna need those anymore. We'll activate both both autopilots, because we probably might have to do an auto land here. We're just gonna keep the autopilot in here until we see the runway. Alright, now we're definitely having a hard time dropping speed, so let's go down to 160. You can't do this as out of auto land limitation. Yeah, well, we're not gonna let it auto land. We're just gonna have it, you know, fly us until we can see the runway, and we're gonna take over from there. Because we're definitely not gonna land the plane without seeing the runway. Alright, I still can't see shit, basically. Let's reduce to final approach speed. We're 6 miles out, which is 153. Got flaps 10. Tampa traffic, southwest 1040 on a 5-mile final for 01 left, Tampa. Alright, we're still not able to see anything. The wind is getting a bit lower, we only have 50 knots. Alright. Alright, we're gonna drop the gear. Flaps 15. Alright, let's go flaps 30. Gears down. We'll go full up. I still can't see shit, basically. Oh, okay, I can see the ground, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're getting there. And Tampa traffic, southwest 1040 on a 3-mile file for 01 left. Tampa, last call. Alright, there we go. We have the runway in sight. And autopilot disconnect. Oh, we are way too high. We're gonna disconnect the auto throttle. Wow, we are way too high. Alright. Whoo! Yo! I wanna do this again, damn it! I wanna do this again, I wanna do it better than we did. We made it, but it was kinda definitely like an unstable approach, and we definitely sat down way too late. Tampa traffic, southwest 1040, vacating runway 01 left. Good luck to everybody else. Alright, landing lights coming off. Taxi light, strobe light coming off. Disarm the auto brakes. Dude, look at that weather. Flaps up. What did we land? Landing rate of 329. Honestly, guys, with these conditions, I'll take it. But I would like to do it again. Dude. we came in really high. And then as soon as we disconnected the autopilot, we got pushed to the left, which we had to correct for. So we kind of did like a crosswind, we had to correct for the crosswind. I want to say it was okay. I'm not too happy with the landing. Definitely slammed it down a little bit, but given these conditions, honestly, could have been worse. You're flying below flaps 15 minimum maneuvering speed. I was flying. Well, I had 153 selected, but we are obviously not able to maintain that with the wind. You don't have. You know what? You're right. We actually forgot to set the minimums for on the barometer. I was so concentrated on getting this landing right that during our approach I completely forgot to set that. You're right about that. That was my mistake. Let's go. Any land you can walk away from, especially in a hurricane. Yeah, honestly, guys, I mean, this was nuts. I can't wait to look at it. I want to take a look at it afterwards. Replay this landing. I will say, I think well, let's say it this way. Nobody would land, like in real life, we would never land in these kind of conditions. So if you look at it, every flight to Tampa today got cancelled. But so, because I was gonna say, like we were so far left of the runway when we came in that we should have gone around. But at the same time, these are special circumstances coming in at with a hurricane. And honestly, I'll take a 300 landing rate. I thought to myself it could have been definitely worse. I was worried that it was gonna be like a 4 or 500. And the other issue was that I wanted to flare the plane, but we had taken up so much runway um, that it was just impossible. Like I didn't want to flare more, to be honest. All right, we're just gonna park here. I personally don't know where Southwest parks at Tampa, so we're just gonna park right here. Turn the taxi light off for the ramp. I think a departure out of oh shit, did I just fuck up? I just fucked up. Whoops. A departure out of Tampa could be fun too, actually. Yo, Dane, what up, my friend? How you doing, man? Good to see you. What's going on the East Coast? Yo, what the fuck am I doing? Jesus Christ. Hello? I turned in way too much and now I have to correct for it again. What's it raining there? It's raining cats and dogs, my friend. We just landed in Tampa. Into where Hurricane Ian is. This guy disconnected. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that landing. I really can't wait to watch it. That was insane. That thing was definitely crazy. But we made it. We made it into the ground. We walked away. I don't think we destroyed our plane. All right. Coming off. Beacon light gone off. Windshield wipers do work, but as you can see, they don't actually they don't have the effect we would want to. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't actually clear it, and at that point, that's why I just leave it off because there's no, if it doesn't actually clear the rain, then what's the point? All right, chocks are set. We're going to request ground power. Alright, parking brakes released. We got the ground power right here, and fuel pumps are off. Seatbelt signs can come off. Yeah, so they don't move it, unfortunately. Hurricane Ian, my friend, pretty gnarly stuff to fly in. Yeah, man. Honestly, crazy stuff. Definitely crazy stuff. That was so much fun. I was a bit nervous, and you know the crazy part is too, like, you're streaming it, so people are watching you. So you try even harder to, like, you know, make it happen. But Dirty, what do you think of the landing? Yeah, they don't move the drips, bro. I don't know why, but I will say, like, the rain effect on the windshield looks sexy. Yeah, it's kind of more like a visual thing, you know. They look good. The wipers look good, but they don't actually do anything. Whoops. See, like, we have it on max, but it's not really doing anything right there. It's not moving the water out of the way, the rain. All right, so let's submit this flight. Oh, and it got approved. Okay, good stuff. At least we got it approved. It was rough, but given the conditions, you handled it beautifully. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. How was your landing into Tampa? Dirty just flew too. What was the plane you flew in? They are wiping back and forth in front of the windscreen, not on it. Pretty much that's what they're doing, yeah. Maybe it's like two different animations, you know, like in terms of like technical side. That's why they're not actually doing it or something. Actually, let's see if we can. Wait, no. I want to see if we can, like, if we turn them on, if it's gonna change anything on the outside. But as like, do you guys see this? Like, it doesn't really look like it's raining besides the wet floor, but then when we're inside, it looks, you know, it looks like it on the windshields. All right. Some really gnarly stuff right there. I'm glad we made it onto the ground in one piece. Does it look like it's raining to you? Like, yeah, it does look wet, but like I can't see. Oh no, yeah, okay, never mind. Right there, we can see the raindrops. Right here. My mistake. I'll take it back. All right. So, yep, I see the drips as well. Let's see. We made it. Oh, Delta 2274. That guy is still on a fine. Does he keep going around, or what is this guy doing? He was on a 5-mile final when we landed. All right, guys. You guys' choice. Should we depart out of Tampa, fly north, I want to say? Because we have ATC online at like Atlanta, Jacksonville, Memphis, even Washington. DC's online. We could do that, or we scrap Tampa completely and just go fly somewhere completely different. I kind of would have been down for some daytime flying in the like on the West Coast, but unfortunately there's no ATC online. So you guys get to decide what we should do. I mean, departure out of Tampa could be cool, could be quite interesting, I want to say, to a certain extent, maybe just the takeoff. But other than that, yeah, you know, we're gonna have some rough weather and all that stuff. The only issue is it's nighttime, so we don't really see like the clouds and what we're flying into. I approached Tampa at 450 knots and it shook the craft so much I had to back off all the way down to 250 and I had to abort and kick it into hover to take it in like that. Ah, dude, that's so cool. That's flying the Pelican right there. Like just hovering into the airport. That's really sick. Alright, let's see. You're already there. Why don't you just turn the sun on? You have the power. I never fly at night. Well, I like to fly like realistic times. We already finished this flight, so let's quickly just take a look how it would look during the day. Oh, dude, look at this. Barely any visibility. I think at night you don't realize how bad it is actually. Wait, I wanted to do something here quickly. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. You know what's realistic? It's daytime in the other alternate universe, so it's real. What time is it in Europe? Dude, Europe, it is like 3 a.m., so it's dark over there. Alright, so I'm guessing you guys are feeling like, wait, that's sleeping time. I just waked up. Please can you share everything in a text or screen recording video? No. Okay. Did somebody just spawn into us? Fuck is this guy doing? Alright, at least he moved. I hate when people don't move and just like stay spawned inside of you. Okay, so I'm guessing are we departing Tampa again? Only thing that sucks about Tampa is we don't have ATC to get like clearance and everything. Let's see, we got Chicago Center. We already departed Atlanta, so I don't think like departing to Atlanta again would be you know, the funnest or the smartest. We could do Orlando. Orlando has pretty shitty weather as well. Yeah, right. I was gonna say let's go to Orlando. We have tower online. We have approach. They have I looked it up before too. They had like 020 or something at like 20 gusting 30. Tampa is at gusting 50, but you know, for departure, I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference. Well, it is gonna make a huge difference, but I think it's just gonna be way more fun if we fly out of Orlando. All right. Hey, so I'm guessing we're doing Orlando. So I'm gonna, I'll, I'll quickly disconnect the stream and reconnect it, and I'll see you guys in like 2-3 minutes. Peace.